Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez from creatingwithali.com, and I'm super excited because today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 cards featuring the Pansy Patch. This is from the annual catalog, and I'm very excited because this is part of that Savings Are in Bloom promotion going on, where you get a 20% discount on this bundle. Now, I'll share with you a little bit of that promotion, but definitely I think that you're gonna have fun. If you don't have this yet in your collection, definitely by today you're gonna fall in love with it, and I'm sure you're gonna want it. Let's just start first, of course, with classes. I always like to let you know what kind of classes. If you're new to me, I teach others how to do card making. I try to make it really easy, and so I do online classes throughout the month, as well as my monthly card club. So let me just talk about card club, because that's the one that is ending this week. The last day to sign up for card club is March 7th. And that way you get the March kit. And this one is featuring the Blessings of Home. So you can go ahead and see it here, really cute. All of the cards are here. And again, it's a monthly subscription. And so what it is that you get $20 worth of products. You get the card kit. Of course, you get the PDF with the video tutorials for you to make your kit. But when you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, you get an additional $25 worth of goodies in your kit. So another of the perks that we have for the members of club is that the feature bundle that I am featuring during that club during that month, it's at a catalog cost, meaning you're not paying tax or shipping, so you get a little bit of a break from that. And that's something that I'm offering my card club members. So anyway, if you're interested in that, of course, you can check the description if you're watching this in YouTube, or on the top on Facebook. I'll usually put there the information about where to look more information, or where to read more information about my card club, and of course where to subscribe. But you can go to creatingwithali.com/card club, and you'll be able to read more information about it, and of course you'll be able to subscribe right there. The monthly fee is $39. Again, it's a subscription, so it renews every month, but of course you can cancel at any time. All right, and if you want to see the sneak peek of next month, let me just show you, because I finished those. It's featuring the Hello Beautiful, and I am just in love with all of those. So let me just give you a little sneak peek of those. It's really bright colors. I just love it. I'll show more. But if you want to be getting the Hello Beautiful one, then make sure you subscribe by March 8th. If you subscribe on March 7th or on or before, then you'll get the March. But if you subscribe March 8th, then your first month will be, or the first kit will be the April's, which is the one, again, featuring the Hello Beautiful bundle from the January through June mini catalog. All right, another class going on. Let me just put these things here, because I am all over the place. That I just released is, of course, the Ladybug. Hello Ladybug card class, and it is this one. I just love all the different cards in this ones. I love the layouts. I love the colors. I made it very easy for you to be able to change all the sentiments. So if you don't want to be using the ones that I use, of course, you can pull up any other sentiment for birthdays or thinking of you or thank yous, and then change them out. I think these are really perfect for a spring, because who wouldn't love to have that little Ladybug card in their mail. And so that class, it's you can email me at creatingwithali.com, or you can be on my mailing list. Again, I have also the information in the description, either here on top or below if you're watching this on YouTube, so that you get the registration forms. You're in my mailing list, that's the best option, because I'll send reminders, I'll send the registration forms, and of course I send you the weekly inspiration with the replays of the Facebook's lives that I do. So definitely you want to be on that mailing list. Then the next class I also have, no, the Ladybugs, by the way, ends on March 21st, the registration. So make sure you register right away. And then the next card class that I have, it's one that where we're doing 10 cards. I am partnering again with Jennifer Cotton, and we're doing we're doing a card class, and I'll show you all of them because I love showing all the cards. I am in love with all these little cards, and we're featuring the awesome otters. Now, of course, these what am I saying? The stamp set is no longer available because it was part of celebration. So we have a small amount of classes that we can offer, right? Because that stamp set is no longer available. So if you really like it, make sure you subscribe right away, because once those kits are gone, also, if you already have that orders, right, and you don't want to get a duplicate, let us know, because that means that I can open it to another person if you already have that orders set. But if you don't have it, you're gonna get it because we include that stamp set in your fee. Also, it is featuring the brand new Ocean Waves of Ocean product or collections that we have, and so there's going to be featuring the designer series paper, the foil paper, the new rhinestone. So I know you're gonna love it. Now this class is, again, it's gonna be on a Facebook group. We're gonna go live. We're gonna show you how to make all the projects. We're gonna have fun, and it is 10 projects. I think you're getting the best value of all, and it's only $40, and it includes about $28 worth of product. And again, 10 the card kit or the make and take kit to do all 10 cards. So anyway, so that's that. And then let me just check the last class that oh, it's here. I'm like, I don't see it here. It's my stamp camp, which the last day to sign up is this Friday. So I think it's March 11th. March, is that 11 or the 12th? I don't remember. I think it's 11. So this is my stamp camp, and it features the Home and Heart, I think it is, or suite. And so it is this one. You're gonna be making 9 projects with these. I am super excited with all of the different projects. It features also the Blessings of Home, and there is an additional class to add on if you want, featuring the same paper from that suite, which is the Friends of the Forest card class. And again, it is an additional card, so make sure you are on that mailing list so you get information about that. But look at how beautiful these cards look. I feel like you can be making these ones for like birthdays, baby showers. I mean, I think that, or just for friendship, I think these are really good. So again, make sure you're on that mailing list, because that's where you're going to be getting all the information about my classes, all the registration forms. And of course, if you just want the one, you can always email me at ali@creatingwithali.com. So anyway, so that's that. Let me start flipping the camera so that we can start doing the stamping. Hopefully by now I have some of you already watching, so that we go from there. And again, I think you're going to fall in love with these, with the cards tonight. So hold on. Let me just flip the camera here, okay? Let's just do these. All right, and if you have any questions, put it on the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer any of the questions. So anyway, so like I mentioned, let's just go first with these. We're having these, let me put this one here. We're having our Savings Are in Bloom promotion. And what it is that our mini stamping, here is the mini stamping cut and emboss. This one is usually at $60, but right now during March is going to be 20% discount, and so it is only $48. Now, if you're a demonstrator, you can get already the 20% discount on top of that price. So you're really getting a great deal. And with this promotion, Stampin' Up is also including some other bundles that you can add at a 20%. Now, typically, the bundles have a 10% discount when you get them together. Well, during this month, these selected bundles are on an additional 20% discount, so it's even better. And so I decided to work with the Pansy Patch because it's one of them. Now this one typically costs $57 already with a 10% discount when you get them together, and during March is only going to be $45.50. Again, it's a great deal right now going on, and I thought it will be really good to play with it. And one thing I forgot to mention is that when you purchase with me using this host code this week, you'll get the card kit to make these cards. So if you place your order, make sure you use that host code so that you get the card kit from tonight. Also, that's only if you're placing an order that is up to 150. If your order is 150 or more, do not use the host code, because that way you get the hoster's rewards yourself. I'd rather you have them. But if you're just placing an order that is at least $35, you'll get the card kit. But again, if you add this one, you'll definitely get the card kit from tonight. Okay, now, so like I said, so this is what I'm going to be using today, or featuring today, and I'm going to show you here in a second how it looks. One thing I would recommend is for you to line up once you get your bundle, or the die set, I should say, especially for the die sets that have, here, like, see, like, especially for the die sets that have too many parts, it always seems like a little puzzle to put them back together. Always have the lines, that way you know exactly where they go, right? And if you're missing one, you know exactly which ones you're missing, you know? And you can see here, yeah, it is even a challenge sometimes to even put them there. But anyway, that way you know exactly which pieces you are missing, and you know exactly how to lay them up so that they fit again the container, this piece, right? Anyway, so this is the one that we're using. The other thing I want to make sure you know is that this is actually from our annual catalog, and it's part of a collection or a suite. And so this one has actually a designer series paper that coordinates with this. And so you could be using your, and I have here, you could be using the dies, right, to be to cut out the different flowers. And so I'm gonna be using this too. You could be, let me just do this for your cards. If you want something really easy, you could just use your paper, your dies, and start cutting out all the different elements from the designer series paper. So I love when Stampin' Up does that, because it makes it so easy to create your cards. Of course, you can cut them with your scissors, but having the die set for something like this is just make it so much easier and faster, of course. All right, so we have that. The other thing is, of course, you can use the die set to create the pansies this way. And I have shared in the past a video. I'll try to link it up here in the description. If you're watching here in YouTube, make sure you pay attention. It's going to be here, where I show you a card that we made right when this bundle got released, to show you how to build this pansy. And again, I'm going to be showing you how to do it today, but I'm not going to go with the details. I'm going to show you a different type of putting it together. So I'm excited about that. But look how beautiful. And of course, in this case, I really just follow the colors from the designer series paper. But of course, you can get more creative and do it different ways as well. So anyway, so I just want to make sure you knew that there is a whole suite of products here with these. And I think the bumblebees are also part of these. And I'm running right now out of, I can't remember right now which is the ribbon, if there's a ribbon that it coordinates with that. So anyway, but like I said, for our cards, we're going to be cutting out 2 of these. 1 of these, so I'm going to put them also, you know exactly which ones I'm using. I'm going to be using this one for the centers. I'm going to be using that one. So all of these, except for that one, are going to be cut out in basic white. And of course, I've already done that cutting so that you're not watching how to cut one by one. I mean, it's just running through your machine. And then I'm going to be cutting out this one's in green, and then this one's in the So Saffron. That's pretty much all I am cutting. Now, also, again, the other stem sets, like the other dies, like you can see these ones, right, gives you a little bit more of details if you want to go that route. And again, I'll link to that video. But for these ones, I want to go something easier that still looks really nice. And the other thing is that also these pieces, like you can stamp them and then die cut them, kind of like what you did with your designer series paper. So there's lots of different options to go with this set. So definitely this is what I wanted to show you. So anyway, so for these, like I said, I'm going to be cutting out those 2. Let me just show you all of them. I have these 2. And again, this one you'll have to do 2, because again, you're doing this section, right? So it is this one twice. Now, if you were to do the detail, of course, you'll have to cut out 2 of the details, which is this section too, okay? And then where is that one? And then I have a lot of the leaves. Leaves is the one that I'm going to be using the most, I guess, or that I cut out a lot more. And this one, for every flower that we're doing in our cards today, I think I'm going to be using like 4 or 5. So I cut out a lot of them in the different sizes, okay? And I'm missing one. Hold on, I'm missing something else here. It's this one, and I'm missing one. Oh, here, these two. So for these two, yes, there you go. I have them here. I'm like, oh, I know I have another one here. There you go. So I have this one and that one, okay? So those are all the pieces, as you can see. Now for these ones, hold on. I thought I have them already. I'm trying to find my glue dots. Of course, you know me. I'm always losing the glue dots because I already glued them. Oh, here it is. So I already glued them down. So I cut them out and I put them already on glue dots. Mainly because you know me, by the time I cut it out and start making the card, I lost them. So I decided that as soon as I cut them out, I just put them already here. Now, I've already used one of them, but you can see I'm going to be building 2 so that you can see how these are done. And like I said, you get 3 in one pass. So I love that from that because these little pieces, sometimes they get lost. So anyway, so those are all the pieces that we're going to be cutting out, right? So you just run it through your cut and emboss machine. And of course, this one is perfect for that little machine just because it's little pieces and you can just use a smaller space, yeah, right? And I'll be honest, I also love using this one because I use a lot of my scraps from the basic white. I have tons and tons of scraps and I was able to just play with the scraps to get all these different pieces from that. All right, so next thing is I'm gonna bring, and let me, oh, you know what, let me, you know me, because I'm going to be losing everything here. So I'm going to put here. But you saw how easy it was to put them again on their set, just because I knew where they were supposed to go. So everything was just good. Now on this one, I'm going to have 2 of my blending brushes. One with Blushing Bride and one with the, what is this color? I am forgetting right now. It is the Pure Pisas. I'm like, what is that color? All right, so I'm gonna get here, and this is just a scrap paper. We're gonna get our, and I feel like I am getting a little bit off. There you go. I'm gonna move this one here. I'm gonna get the, here we go. I'm gonna get, trying to think here. My, this one. What is this? And you know what? I'm going to be, yeah, I'm probably going to be doing it here. Actually, let's just bring another one because I want to use this one for the other part. Hold on. This is just a scrap paper. Right? I just need a scrap paper here. I just need the other one for the other part. So anyway, so for this one, I'm going to go ahead and get just my, and I'm using the Seal Plus, and I'm just going to be putting like a little piece, you can see, just to hold them in the paper. Okay, this is just to hold them in the paper so that as I am adding color to these, these are not moving, right? And I'm just going to put them a little bit separate. Yep, there you go. And there you go. And then the same thing here. So this part, it's a little bit, there you go. It's just the setup, and it's just to make things easier. You don't have to do that, but I felt like that was so much easier for me. So now, and I have to, yeah, okay. I just need to make sure I see the timing here. All right, so the next thing is I'm gonna get my Blushing Bride, and I always start off, and then I'm just gonna be adding the color to my piece. And this is where it makes it much more easier if these are kind of glued together, right? Because they're not moving around all over the place. And you can add as much or as little, right? Now this one, I'm going to be adding more color like on the base, because you're going to be pretty much covering everything. And you'll see what I mean with this one. Oh, actually, this is the top. I forgot. Okay. I might, yeah, well, that's okay. It will be okay. It is the other one. This is the one that goes on top, and then this is the one that goes under. So for this one, I'm just gonna focus more, because this section, this one goes on top of that, and so I'm just gonna focus more on this section. There you go. And then for this one, this is where I need to start moving things around. And this one, I'm going to do more here on the base. Okay, and then the same thing with this one. Now, you could also be using Dover's. I use the Dover's. I'll be honest, I think I liked way better the experience with the blushing, with the brushing blends. I really love how easy it was, and how well the color came, you know? Like, it wasn't, you can see it, it's not too hard, and you get more control, and you get some areas that get more color than other, you know, like, if I keep brushing, this one is darker than this side. So I thought it was really nice, and it gave me a really good blending, right? Which I really like it. And I'm going to be doing a little bit more here, just mainly because I want to have this section darker than that. There you go. So I like that. And you can see it here. Now you could also, if you want, you can do something like these for the borders. I actually like better gluing it and then brushing it. I thought that was much easier. But look at how beautiful the pieces look. And it's a little bit different than the other piece that I show you, right? Where you're die cutting all of these different elements and give that depth. I thought this was really cool to give, to add the depth just with color. Okay, now for the other part, same thing. We're gonna be doing this now with the what is this other color? The Pure Pizzazz, right? And same thing, let me just go ahead and get them all situated. Now, this one is a little bit easier in the sense that I'm not really looking for different shades, if you will, right? Like in this case, I really want to go darker to lighter. For the lips, is just to add a little bit of dimension, but not too complicated, right? Like, I just want to get more of that color of the lines, showing up more the lines. So yeah, and like I said, on this one I did way more, and maybe I should have done more off camera, but okay. Oh, again, you just need to, and you just need to be getting, like, on the seal, it seems like it's like little sections broken out by sections in a way. So you just want to get like the one section. You don't want to be getting too much because you don't want to be ripping the paper. It's just for you to hold it. And then this one is a little bit more delicate, but we're still going to go ahead and add some. And there you go. There you go. Okay. So now, oh no, this is the one that I'm using. So now I'm going to be using the, there you go. I'm going to be using the Pure Pizzazz again, blending brush. And you can see on this one, I'm just trying to get more of the lines to show up. You can see the difference between that one and that one, where you can clearly see the lines and not on these ones, right? So that's just the purpose. So I'm not really, like I said, on this one, I'm not going like, oh, I'm going to be doing more shadows in the base or whatever. I just want to show more of the lines so that it looks much nicer. I think you can see it. Oh, this one is not glued well. And like I said, once you glue them down, or hold them with the glue, it just makes it so much easier, as you can see here, because they're staked or stuck into the paper, so you're not having to deal with a little piece of paper. You're just managing your blends, your blending brush. And you can also work the same way where you want one section to be darker than the other one. Like I said, for the leaves, I didn't really care too much for that. For these ones, and I just want to make sure that those lines, you can see them better. And now for this one, same thing. There you go. Okay, so that's that. You can see them here now that look much nicer. They have more depth. And so now, as far as how to put this flower, okay, let's just put together one. The leaves are going to be decorative, so those we're going to be adding them as we make the card. But definitely the flower itself, we have to put it together. But you're going to see how easy it is. So first thing is, these ones go kind of together, and see, this is where, right? So look at how beautiful this goes. See that? It just gives more. And I did use a little bit of my, what is this? Bone folder, just to give a little bit of, just a little bit. I mean, not a lot, but you know. Now for this one, I'm doing kind of in, as you can see here. And on this one, I'm going to be adding a, for this particular, I'm going to be adding a dimensional. If I can find the dimensionals here, or here. I found this one. Where is the other one? The mini, here, like the mini dimensionals. I should have another dimensionals already open. Of course, they're always lost when I need them. Give me a second. Yeah, because these are the large ones. Oh, here. It's like, I knew I had one that is already open. I mean, I'm okay opening a new one, but I mean, we have this one. So I'm going to be adding one of the little ones here. And then add it to this. And look how, and because it's kind of on like I did a little bit of that, it gives even more, I don't know what to say there, like a more of depth, or I don't know, a little bit more of a shape. Okay, and then I'm going to be adding glue dots. Is usually what I end up using in most of my cards. You do have to be gentle. You don't want to be ripping the paper, so just be gentle with these sections. Right, and I'm going to be adding this one to this, as you're seeing here, and see how beautiful this looks already, right? So this is that one. For these ones, we're going to go ahead and add, I feel like maybe here. And then one here. And so for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and add this one to these. See that? Right? And then on this one, we're just going to be adding that dot. Right? And look how beautiful this looks, right? And again, you can be adding, if you want to be adding some of the pink on the edges, you can. I wanted to have more of the white, like I want to have that shade, right? But I'll show you here that I've already done here as well. See that? Right? They look really nice. And I feel like I left this one a little more too high. It's okay. All flowers are different, so they all look beautiful. And let's just go now with how we're gonna be putting our cards. Okay, so this is how you color, cut, and make the cards. So, because remember, I love showing you how to do one step by step, and then on the next cards, a lot of the steps have been done, just so that it doesn't take forever to make our card. But here's our first card. Now, for this one, I have my card base is Blushing Bright. I have a piece of basic white that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then I have a piece of Blushing Bright again, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. So it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller that will go here. And then I have a label from the So Sweetly Stitched dies, which I should have it here to show here. So it is this one. This is also one of my favorites. I love all the die sets that have labels. I feel that it's just so easy. And then we're gonna be using, I think that we could use, let me see. Any of these will look really nice, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Don't you think? The one that calls the little things you do make such a big difference. I think it's a nice one. Let me get my this one. Let me get my block and put it here. All right, and I feel like there you go, much better. Okay, and we're gonna be stamping, of course, that one on what is this color? Early Espresso. I love doing my sentiments in Early Espresso. So let's just bring Early Espresso for that. And my Pierce mat, because it's photopolymer, I love using my Pierce mat. And let me get the, okay, this is the, where is the Early Espresso? Had I not had it here? I thought I had it here. Hold on. I thought I had it here. You know me, I'm always losing everything here. Oh, here. Like, I knew it was here. Like, I knew it was here. Just, I keep putting everything all over the place that everything gets buried in my table. Anyway, we're going to be using this one. And I'm going to try to put it more towards the end so that if I have to use this space, I can use it with the flower. And there you go. Beautiful. And then for my Blushing Bright, so for this section, this is where I was thinking, let's use this one, because I want to use the masks. And so I'll go ahead and put this one here. Oh, and the same thing applies on this. Where's my, let's just add a little bit, there you go, a little bit of adhesive. Right, just so that it's not moving. We're gonna bring our butterfly and flowers layering decorative mask, and I'm gonna be using this one. I thought this one will look really nice. You can see there's different patterns here. So you have one that has more like a leaves, you have another type of flower, and then you have the ones that kind of layer together. You have butterflies and flowers and leaves. More flowers, so definitely a great pack to play with, and you can kind of build the images with that. Now for this one, I'm just gonna center it, right, as you can see here, and I'm gonna bring just a little bit of like washi tape. In this case, it's like the post-it tape that I have already here. I usually reuse mine, and once they're not sticky anymore, then I change them. Okay, so there you go. There you go. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring again my Blushing Bright ink and the brushing brush. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and get here. I always like to get first there and then go into my set. Same thing. And I still hold it together, although, I mean, technically I have everything glued down, but I also like to kind of grasp it because I don't want anything to move around as I am using the stencil, right? Or the mask, however you call it. But you just go, and I try to use circular motions. I found that's easier for me rather than just doing the like stripes. I like doing circular motions. Okay. And because I'm doing the whole thing here, yeah, it takes a little bit longer, but it's all worth it. I promise you, you're gonna love how this looks. The other thing is I'm using tone on tone, but you of course can go wild and use other colors. I think that will also look nice. But for this one, I wanted to go with the whites and the pinks. So definitely just wanted to keep it all in a tone on tone. All right, so let me just take a peek. Yep, it looks good already, right? And the reason I love gluing everything is because you can see, you can pick it and see if you like it, glue it if it's not good, and then go back. And same thing here, right? Like maybe here a little bit more. And there you go, see? So anyway, so now I can take it off. And I have this piece, and look how beautiful. It's like you get your own designer series paper, right? In a way. So anyway, so let's just bring our pieces again together. We have everything ready to go. And we're gonna go ahead and fold this one in half. I don't know, I don't remember if I say this, but this is my regular 8.5 by 5.5, so it's half of a sheet. We're gonna go ahead and put this ones together, right? And there you go. And we're gonna be adding this one right here. Oh. So this is a very simple layout, but I think that it makes it pop up even more just because of the different elements of like the stenciling or the masking. And then of course the 3D flowers. I think even though the layout is super simple, I think that it will look really nice. So now for this one, I'm gonna leave it flat and then raise everything else because I want to have, like the way I was picturing this, is have this one like so. And like I said, then I'm gonna be adding all the different leaves and whatnot, right? See, this is where I was like, I know I'm gonna be using tons of leaves, right? And I can just add it like so. See, like 5 of them looks nice, right? I think it looks nice. And then add some butterflies here. You know, I love the butterflies with our flower dies, right? I think that it just makes it so much better. So I'm gonna go that route, that way. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add this one here. Yeah. Then let's first put this one. I feel like this one is the one that I need to make sure I have in place. And I'm gonna go ahead and add dimensionals on this. Where are the dimensionals again? Here is this one. And I know I have the other one. I lost it again, I guess. Here. I keep losing that one. I'm gonna put it all here. But anyway, on this one, I'm just gonna go ahead right now with one of the large ones. And I'm not too concerned about this section, mainly because I'm gonna be adding like a leaf here that is gonna hold it down, right? And then this one. So I'm gonna put this one right here. And for this, I'm gonna go ahead and add like 3 dimensionals just to hold every of the petals. I don't want them to, see? And now on this one, I'm not going to be adding as many dimensionals like usual, mainly because I still want to have that, dimension, right? I want to have that dimension. I want to make sure that you still see like the folds, and once you start gluing everything down, some of those you get it gets flat. So because I want to still show a little bit of the curves, I'm not going too crazy with that. Okay, so now for these ones though, I'm gonna go ahead, and you can use glue dots, or in my case I'm gonna go with flat the seal, right? And I'm just gonna go ahead and add it. And because I have dimensionals, it's very easy to kind of layer them. Same thing here. And again, you can use glue dots. This is where I'm gonna capture this guy. Right? And then I'm gonna have this one right here. Okay, now that I have that, I could add a bow as well if I want. I think like maybe a bow here. And I was thinking of either this one or the fleeted flamingo. I thought fleeted flamingo would also look nice. Where's the fleeted flamingo? I had it here. Hold on. Oh, here. It's like I pull it out. So I didn't know if this one I love because it has the gold. And I thought that maybe fleeted flamingo would look nice. I mean, even though it's fleeted flamingo, look, it kind of pop up a lot here, right? And this is the blushing bride, and I think it's too little, so I don't know, maybe let's see, what do you think? I think I like better, I think it pop ups more the fleeted flamingo, I'll be honest. I think I like fleeted flamingo better, and I don't even know if I like that, but let's just add first some of the butterflies. How about that? Oh, and you know what? First, let me just use this. I have 2 packs open, and I have this one that is being bugging me. I want to be using this for sure, and then we can use this one. I try not to open too many packs at a time, but you know, sometimes when I make the kits, I need like, for the Facebook Live kits, when I include the embellishments, I end up with little pieces. And then, yeah, it just gets crazy. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and add like one of these. See that? Really nice. And then I could probably add another one like right here. And then, oh yeah, so I think I might go with the, I'm gonna put this one here. And maybe one of the smallies, you know? Maybe one of the smallies. Right here, so there's like, it's all there. Oh, I love it. And then have, yes, oh my gosh, yes, definitely. Yes, just yes. All right, and then where is the glue dots? Yeah, like where are the glue dots? I know, I keep losing them. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, not to here, because I don't want to be hiding. There you go, and I can put this one under, so it's not. And what do you think? It looks really nice, don't you think? And oh my gosh, those butterflies, I love them. I really do. Okay, so now for the next card, it's gonna be very easy. I promise you too. You know me, I love easy cards. So, oh, you know what? I forgot to do this one. We probably need to be doing this guy here. Give me a second. We forgot about this one. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so let's just do this one. I should have done this one a minute ago, so I'm gonna put it here because it was just going to be a matter of us. There you go. Okay, well, we have all the supplies out, so it's okay. It's okay. All right. So again, we're gonna go ahead and take some of that color and do this section. And then on this one, I want to do more of that. Okay. There you go. So it's not that bad. Right now that you know how all of this has been done. There you go. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and use our because I want to curve it. And we want one of the small little right. Oh. Did I not? Yeah. You know, I feel like I put this one too on the bottom. I need to do this more on the top. I was like, it's not working with me. Yep. There you go. There you go. Oh gosh. There you go. Yeah, see? There you go. Love it. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our... Oh, let's scrub these ones as well. This is just to give it a little bit of dimension, of course. And I'm going to be using this guy. I'm going to put this one here. So it's, well, let me just throw this because it's going to get glued somewhere else. There you go. And then let's go ahead and use one of these. Actually, I think this one. And then this one, see, more like so. And then we're going to be using this little guy, right? And then let's just go ahead. So I have all these pieces. I need to add some glue dots too. So this is exactly what we did on the other one. So there's no... Just need to be careful here as you are using those pieces. There you go. See? Really nice. Okay, so now for this one, I have a piece. Oh, this one's already getting. So I have a piece that is, let me just go. I have my card base that is 8.5 by 5.5. I've pre-scored, but you don't really have to. I pre-score so I know exactly like my measurements and whatnot as I am designing the card. But anyway, I'm just folding it in half. And let me take this one out. And then I'm just going to be folding it again in half. Okay. Now, if you want the measurements, it will be 4 1/4 and 2 1/8 as you are scoring. But honestly, you just go fold in half and then fold again in half, and there you have it. Okay. Now, I like to make sure we have those 3 pieces. Now, for this one is 4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, 4 by 5 1/4, and it's just to put it right here. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, and so we're gonna go ahead and put this one right here. And then I have a piece of the designer series paper, and this designer series paper is from the Subtles collection. So it comes, yeah, it is the Subtles 6x6 designer series paper, and so it comes in all the different colors, as you can see, from the Subtle family, right? So it's a 6x6 pack, and I believe you get 4 pieces of the cardstock of the design newspaper of each of the colors, 2 different designs. So this is the one that has the, I don't know what is, like a little flower, and then this, I want to go with that one. This one is cut at 2 by 5 and 3/8, and the piece that it's left over, so this is here, so that to make it a 6x6. So this little piece, we might use it for decoration. I don't know, I just left it here. But anyway, just cut it out at 2 and then cut out that little piece to make it 5 and 3/8, and we're gonna put it right here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and so this one fold is one of the easiest one, and it always gives you a really great card. I just love it. Now, I've also cut this one with the Escallop Contour dies, which is this one. And I've used from the largest to the smallest, I used the second one, right? So this is that one. Okay. And then I cut out a piece of basic white just for the center. And this is 2 and 5/8 by 3 and 7/8. And so this one is going to go right here. Okay. Then the way I was picturing is having this, and then maybe having my sentiment like in a little banner, and have this one as decoration. So I have some scraps here that I would use, and I'm thinking about using like the happy birthday. Hold on, where is the stamp set now? Here. I think about or maybe I just stamp it, maybe. Maybe I just stamp this one, you know. Maybe I use the wishing you. Oh, I like that. And then just have this one come here. Yeah, maybe I do that. I think I like that idea. If I don't like it, then we change things around. You know me. I never really have the card designed until I'm making it. Right? Like I always have the idea or the concept of what I want to do, but then clearly I don't have it until I am here with you guys. So anyway, so where is the early espresso? Here we go. Early espresso. And, oh, wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're due. Oh, I love that. Okay. Looks okay. And then I'm thinking about putting this one right here, like in a banner shape, maybe, you know? And then I have this one like so. Oh, yeah, it looks really nice. I think I'm liking it, how it's turning out. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go with it. I think I like it. I just feel it's a little bit crooked, so I might just change things a little bit. Let me just move this and put it here again. Let's just stamp again. I feel like, well, it's fine. I'm gonna put it here. Nope, this way is fine. I think I'm not too straight here. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think it's better. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, so now for this one, yeah, so for this one, I feel like this one is too inked. Well, this one too, so I don't know. So this is the side that I want. Okay, so I'm gonna, is it too off? Yeah, it's a little bit off. Okay, so let's just stamp. And it's just minimum. You know, sometimes I get too picky. I don't know, you know? Weird. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and add this one here. And then for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tailor Tack punch. This is like my favorite punch for banners, you know? And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one like right here. Oh, maybe here, because I don't think I see it. Yes, I'm going to just leave it there. Yeah. There you go. And I'm going to go ahead and add this one like so. Now for these though, I'm going to go ahead and put it here so I know exactly where I can be adding the flowers and whatnot. So you want to be adding adhesive on this section. Oh, I ran out of adhesive. Let me bring another one. And we're just going to go ahead and put it like so. Let me just make sure. Yep, it's all good. You just want to make sure you add adhesive on that section. If something shows up, you can use your adhesive remover. And then you're good to go. Okay. Oh, and I'm moving the host code here. All right. And so now I can go ahead and see, I can tell where I can put my dimensionals and whatnot, right? So let's just bring dimensionals again. Yeah, see, like I'm going to be putting this one like so. So this one, again, same thing. We're going to add 3 dimensionals, 1 on each petal so that it's been all together, right? Mostly in the middle section again, because I want to make sure that I can add the leaves. I can put them, I think like so, it looks okay, right? And then the leaves, I'm going to go ahead and add one here. I might just add one here. Oh. And same thing with this one. And there we have it. Now, of course, we're going to be adding some of those gorgeous butterflies again. Because why not, right? I don't think that I'll need a bow here, and to be honest, I think that we did good with that. But same as with the other one. Ooh. I'm just going to be adding one here. I don't think I'm going to be adding one, a small one somewhere here. I don't want to go with the large one. Oh, maybe here. Oh. Where the U is. Oh, I think I like that. I don't know that I want another one. Although it kind of looks nice. I'm going to put one more. And that way I get rid of this little strip. There we go. Yeah, it kind of looks nice too. Alright. Alrighty, so here we go. See how beautiful this looks, right? And of course you have enough space for you to write a note, right? So look how beautiful. So this is card number 2. And our last card, I am kind of excited too about this one. This is, here is our next card. Now for this one, let me start putting things out. So for this one, I have a piece of basic white, 8.5 by 5.5. I have the largest of the Escalope contour die, so this one. And I cut that one, as you can see, basic white. Then I have this one in basic white as well. And this one is 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. So this one is going to go right here. Okay. And then I was picturing this one, and this is just a little scrap that I have as well. You can see here from the same collection, and you can see this is a different pattern, right, than the other one that we have. And this is 3 by 1/2 inch. And I was thinking about putting on this one the happy birthday or the thank you. Now, let me just get the... So we could either use the happy birthday or the thank you. I'm going to go with the happy birthday. I feel like birthdays are birthday cards. It's something that I use the most. So let me bring another block. And then have this one. Now this is 3/4 inch. Is that right? Yeah, 3/4 inch by like 3.5. We're going to be cutting it. But I just want to make sure I had enough space. So this is just the scraps that I have from whenever I'm cutting my paper. And we're going to go ahead and put it like so. There we go. We're going to be cleaning this here in a second. Oh. And then... we are going to go ahead, and I was thinking about putting it in an angle on this one, you know? Let's just cut it in an angle. Yeah. And then put it this one also in an angle, right? And I'm thinking, is the angle, I think like this angle is not as... you know, like, maybe this one is too, there you go. Yeah, I felt like one was too much. There you go, much better, I think. Okay, so now that I have it this way, I'm gonna bring this, add a little bit of adhesive here, and add it to this strip just to make our embellishment, right? So like so. And then following the same, right? Just follow the same and have it like so, see? Like that. Okay, so now also I was thinking on this one, just because it's all white and white, maybe do a little bit more of the white just to give a little bit of, and I don't know if I like it, so we'll see. I don't know that it adds much, but I was thinking on something like this, and maybe again that, what is this? The Flare Flamingo. Like have something wrapping it around. I don't know that I like it. Let's see. Do I like it? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to go without it. But that was like something that I was thinking like, oh, maybe for the white, I can add a little bit more of the white, but for the texture, but I don't think I really like it. Or what if I do it without the, or maybe I just do it without the, I don't know that it adds anything, so I'm just going to leave it. Sometimes I'm forcing it, right? You know, sometimes it feels like, oh, I want a ribbon, but some cards do not really, the design or the layout, I guess, is not working. So anyway, for a ribbon, or at least not that ribbon. But yeah, that was something I was thinking, but I don't think it'll go well. Again, I don't really have the cards until I am making it with you guys. So that's why sometimes you see me going back and forth with different things. But anyway, for this one though, because anytime I do tone on tone, I do like adding dimensionals, just because it just makes it pop more, and you can see the layers, because sometimes when you just put them flat, it's a little bit harder to your eye to see the different layers because it's tone on tone, and I definitely want to see the layers on my cards, right? So make sure you do. Oh, and by the way, I don't think I said that, but this has been already pre-embossed with the macrame 3D embossing folder, which I don't know what I did. It's somewhere here, I'm sure. Hold on, I thought I had it here, and maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I did, but it's somewhere here, of course. Here it is. It's like, oh, I thought I had it. Yeah, here. So it is this one, the macrame 3D folder. And this is one of the thick ones, but look how beautiful. You get a really nice deep impression, right, as you're embossing. So definitely one of my favorites too. Okay, so now for this one, same thing, because the card base is also white. I'm gonna go ahead and also put layers. So this is one of the cards that I know your postal service will be like, oh my gosh, it doesn't go through. So you might need to add an additional postage because it will be like too thick. It's not gonna be flat, but I think it's worth it. Believe it. Believe me, it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna look amazing. So anyway. And yes, I end up putting too many dimensionals. You know me. You should know me by now. And yeah. Anyway, so here we go. We have all the different layers. There we go. Alrighty, I think I've done all of them. So let's just put it right in the center. Oh, look how beautiful this looks. Then we're gonna go ahead and okay. There you go. And see how you already start seeing all the different layers. Even though it is tone on tone, you see the layers, which is something that I love. I love when I have tone on tone cards to do, you know, because you can see them. So it looks much, I don't know, nicer. Oh my gosh, let me just, I put all the backings here and now I'm having them on my lips. Okay, so now you already saw me do this, so I won't be going again towards that. I have to check how I want to be putting this, but it's kind of like the same concept, right? I could even add two more too here. There you go. Oh, I like that. And I have this one right here, see? And I can add a bow here. I think a bow could go here easily. I'm gonna probably do this one. And then of course the butterflies. But I think this is how I'm gonna go with this card. Now, this is very similar to the one that I did last week with the sunflowers, and I'll show you here in a second. So it's a layout that, oh, see? Yes, perfection. I love it. Okay, so I'll go with this one. I love that one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add my sentiment first, just so I know exactly where these pieces need to go. Well, I think it's too large, so I'm going to go with the little ones. Same as with the other one, we're going to go ahead and add, oh, well, first I need this one. We need one of these. Oh, be careful with that. Okay, we're going to be adding the 3 for each of the petals, just to make sure they are staying put. And then we're going to be adding all the different leaves here. I'm telling you, this is a very easy, like once you do all the petals, it's just super fast, right? Where did I do it with my adhesive? I'm telling you. Oh, here. It's like, what do I do? It's like I don't know how and what moment I move everything all the way to the other side of the table. But most of the times I am looking for something and it made it all the way to the other side, which, how did I do that? In what moment? I need to pay attention on my videos. I'll actually want to start doing that, obviously, just to see in what moment did I just end up moving it. Because it always, I mean, I'm always working in the same area, right? Like this section, and somehow I move my stuff all the way to that, and it just gets hard to find it when you're in this area. So it's crazy, don't you think? There you go. But since I am taping everything, I should be able to see in what moment I end up doing that. Oh my goodness, it just looks gorgeous. Oh, love it, love it. All right, of course, we're gonna go ahead and bring the butterflies. These have become one of my favorites. They really have become one of my favorites, to be honest. Ooh, maybe here. Oh, maybe here, and then have another one somewhere here, you know. Yes. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the bow, right? Did we not say bow here? Oh, I'm like, and where is the bow? Here. Yes, we already did a bow here. There you go. See how, oh, or maybe here? No, I like it here. I actually do like it here. Okay, so for this one, I'm just gonna go with a glue dot. And I have it here. See how beautiful this looks? It adds a little bit of color. Just need to get a little bit off. Just a little bit off. And there you have it. Let me pull all the pieces out, as always, just so that you can see all cards together. I know you're gonna love it. Let me pull all of these. Goodness gracious. There we go. And let's just put them all together so that you can see. And of course, as always, let me know which one is your favorite. I love them all. Oh, I didn't show you, if you did not see the previous card. Where is that one? Oh, here. Let me just show you this one. Right, so like I said, yes, last week I did the same card, kinda, right, with the sunflowers. And look, this time I used the Pansy Patch. So some of the layouts, of course, or all of the layouts, I should say, you can use them for with different flowers. Now, of course, like I said, this the Pansy Patch, it's an amazing one. It gives you lots of alternatives. You can, like I said, you can recreate these cards and then use the designer series paper, or you can go with the whole layout of your pansies where you put all the different elements. And again, I'll post in the description also the link to these videos so you can see how to put them together. And then of course this other one where it's just the main pieces, but just add color with your blending brushes and get the same effect, right? Like they just look really nice. And so anyway, I think you're going to love it. Make sure you let me know which one is your favorite. I always love hearing which one is your favorite. I think for me this time it's gonna be this one. I love all of them, but a fun fold is always a good to have. I do love the stencil on this one. It pops up really well for the flower. And I don't know, this one I think is a little bit elegant because it's all on white pretty much and just a little hints of pink. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Again, if you place an order with me between now and, let me just check, it will be Saturday the 12th. Hold on, let me just make sure I give you the right date. But if it is between now and the 12th, Saturday 12th, you'll get the card kit to make these cards. Again, make sure you use that host code because that's the way for me to know that you want to get the card kit. And if your order is 150, do not use the host code because that way you get the hostess rewards. You'll still get the card kit in the mail. And what else I was gonna say? Yeah. One last thing. So remember, this set is part of that promotion. The what did I say? The Bloom promotion. Oh, and what did I do with the paper? I don't know what I did with the paper. Anyway, but it's on a 20% discount, so make sure you grab it. And if you have, if you like a lot of the things from that whole promotion, you can get it on your starter kit, and the discount prices will go into that starter kit, meaning you get an even better deal. Again, the starter kit is $125. You pick $125 worth of products, but you only pay $99 plus tax. There's no shipping. And so since all of those sets are already at 20%, you end up getting an even better deal. Plus you save the shipping on your starter kit. So I think that will be a great way to go. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm like, what do I do with it? So if you like some of these bundles, make sure you grab them. Make sure you add them to the starter kit. Again, you only pay $99 and you get the discounted price. And then once you have that starter kit, all your subsequent orders are at least at a 20% discount, and that discount goes on top of the discount from this promotion. So this is a great time to be a demonstrator. And again, it doesn't mean you have to be selling. It doesn't mean you have to be making classes or videos or anything like that. It just means that you get all your crafting supplies at a discount. So anyway, if you have any questions about it, make sure you contact me at Ali with creatingwithali.com. I am super excited. Hope you have enjoyed all the cards, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.